Hello, Ron. Welcome to my channel. So right now I'm at a parking lot or a pit stop, right close to the G220 national route. On my left is a restroom. It's clean. It's kind of to my surprise. Over there is a convenience store. There's no other car. Actually, yeah, just one car came. There are only two cars in this parking lot. I'm heading home. This is a parking lot, so I figure I want to make a video. I want to talk about the Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and I also want to talk about China's recent, China recently set the 2022 the GDP growth to 5.5, the lowest in decades. I want talk about my opinion on this. First, I want to talk about the Russia's invasion. My opinion, and also the how Chinese think about this. My opinion is like Westerners' opinion. I think it is totally wrong. Putin is wrong. Russia is wrong. This is unprovoked aggression. And Putin is just use the excuse of demilitarize Ukraine. That's just a pretext for war, and because of this, it has caused a lot of not only a lot of damage to Ukraine, to Russia's friend China, also to the Western world. The stocks are down significantly. The oil price rises sharply. The grain price rises sharply. China being a friend of Russia, this war, the attack, the aggression or invasion could drag China down too. That is my opinion. I hope the war will be ended very soon. What is the opinion of the Chinese? What is the government opinion? Of course, China stand by Russia. China is being a friend of Russia. From the reports, from the news, from the government news, they don't specifically say like Russia is right, but from the way of the reports, they kind of blame Ukraine for provoking the war. And I think this war even surprised the authority, because before that, I can often read about Chinese articles saying like Western are just delusional. There is no war, they're just delusional. But actually, the war happened, the attack, the invasion happened. Okay, so that is we all know that the authority of China is with Russia to some extent. But what about Chinese? Because China's internet is censored, most of the time what you read online, like what you read from Toutiao, which is like Twitter or YouTube of China, most of the time you will see pro-Russia articles, pro-Russia tweets. They think like Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, is like an actor, a clown, something like that. He just messed with the wrong one. But yes, you can also see some anti-Russia posts. But because China's internet is very heavily censored, every post has to be, especially about Russia, about the war, has to be censored. There has to be, some people have to see it before it is posted. And most of the time you can only see posts from the official, like government affiliated content creators. Okay, and also you have to be careful. You can't criticize Putin. If you're a public figure or you criticize Russia or Putin, your career is over. So that is, and censorship, in Russia is also very heavy, I think. It just from the news I read about that. Russia there's no Facebook right now in Russia, and Russia just passed a law, criminalize people who spread false information. They also limit access to the rest of the world. The war definitely is horrible for Ukrainians, but for Russians, their lives will be harder, I'm sure, because I can see, like, most Westerners, they cut ties with Russia. Okay, the banking system, SWIFT, they kicked Russia out. America, Australia, Canada, they sanctioned Russian businesses, Russian oligarchs. And from my own experience, I just refueled my car today. The gas price today is 7.6 yuan per liter. This doubled. The gas price doubled in the past 2 years. Okay, I paid 15 yuan, and 15 yuan only lasts for 2 days. Because 2 days tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I will receive my salary. So I have to save. I only added 15 yuan gas. And also from the news, I can see, like, the bread price, the wheat price increased about 40%. The battery price, the lithium price also rises sharply. Because of the high gas price, people are rushing to buy electric cars. So you have to wait like 3 months or 6 months to get electric cars because of the high demand. Before, and I still believe now there is a chip shortage. Now is like the lithium price, the battery price rises so sharply. There's not enough batteries, I think, for car makers. They have to wait like 3 or 4 months or 6 months to get a car. That's how crazy it is now. My trip to work is the distance about 20 kilometers. So go there and back is 40 kilometers. and it cost me about 25 yuan. It's also it is about 1/4 of my daily income. Okay, so if you spend 1/4 of your daily income on some guys every day, it is it kind of wrong. You know, I'm considering maybe like if the gas price goes up again, I'm sure it will go up again. I might change to like by bus. You know, a bus ticket from my place to the bus stop near my factory is 3 yuan one way. You know, or I might just considering changing to another job that is close to my home. But because of the situation right now, China is not doing good. There isn't a lot of good companies now, and that segues to my second topic today. Is China said the GDP grows to 5.5, the lowest in decades. Before now, China used to enjoy like double-digit growth, like 10 years ago, in a row, like 5 years in a row. That double-digit is the fastest growth in the world, but now 5.5, maybe a little bit over the inflation rate. Because of the economic situation, there isn't a lot of good jobs. I tried a lot of jobs. Most of jobs they require you. All of the jobs they require you to work at least 6 days a week. In some jobs, the salary is 1,000 yuan more, but they require you to work 7 days a week. I'm not kidding. Most of them is from 8 a.m. to 5:30 or 6 p.m. Most of the jobs they require you to work 6 days a week. In some cases, if they say like the salary is 4,000 yuan, 1,000 yuan more than regular like 6 day a week job. But I wouldn't change for like my current job. It requires me to work 6 days a week. If I want to earn more 1,000 yuan more, I have to work for a 7-day job. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. It's like a sweat shop. Even though it's an office job, it's like sales. But still, I wouldn't do that. But that tells you that how hard right now it is to find a good job. What, 3,000 yuan, 4,000 yuan is like $600, $700, right? I think it kind of has something to do with the Russia invasion. Because of Russian invasion, the Westerners is becoming more and more wary, becomes more and more suspicious about China. They also maybe like cut ties with China. China enjoyed fast development before because of China's engagement with the rest of the world, but now, or because we have to because our ideology difference, we have to maybe like, you know, the government wants to stay away from the rest of the world. The government want to only mind our own business. So that will inevitably make the life of regular Chinese people like me harder, right? Making most of Chinese harder to make money. Where are we selling our goods? You know, if Westerners don't buy, not just because of the quality, just because it is from a communist country. So it is bad, and I don't think things will change, you know, quickly in the near future. So yeah, that is what I have to say for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm out and I need to go home to have my dinner. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.